Hi, introduce. My name is Guardioka Cakrabayu with student participant number 2206071001. I stand here. I want to read a speech on the theme of globalization education. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let us our adoration and praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Thanks to Tauhid and His guidance, we can gather on this sunny morning and are still given the strength of faith, Islam, and Ihsan and health. Blessings and greetings are always bestowed upon our great Prophet Muhammad SAW, who has brought us from the dark ages to the bright time. On this occasion, allow me to invite the audience to all recall the things that have resulted in the globalization of the way of life that is being carried out. In addition, I will convey some of the effects of globalization and how to overcome it. The word globalization comes from the word global, which means all-encompassing or comprehensive. Globalization is a process of spreading new things in the form of information related to social life as well as education, which is channeled or conveyed through various media, such as print in the form of newspaper, magazines, as well as electronic media such as television and application-based social media that we often encounter today. Globalization greatly influences all aspects of life today. For example, in transportation, today we find lots of transportation tools that can be used to travel without requiring more energy to summon it. However, only with the Android application, the means of transportation that we choose to take use somewhere will come to pick where we are. Therefore, in this application, for most people, it is very easy to carry out daily activities. This is very different from the old days where in ancient times, if someone wanted to travel, he had to go to that place on foot without using transportation like now. Although there are means of transportation available, these tools cannot be used by everyone but can only be used by people who are classified as able to have them. Apart from being in the field of transportation, the telecommunication system also has a global impact on life today. For example, cell phone nowadays cell phone have experienced a very drastic change in the way they are used. Previously, cell phones are saved as a communication tools by telephone or SMS. Now the function in use has increased. It is no longer just a phone call or SMS, but can also chat, games, service, application, and so on. This greatly facilitates all the activities needed. Furthermore, the use of the internet has also experienced the influence of globalization. Users, regardless of age, both young and old, children and adults, until babies aging 2 and 3 years, can use it. This really needs the attention of parents in supervising children who can already use the internet, because not everything that is presented is positive, but they can also assess negative things if parents don't survive. The nature of children who like to imitate greatly affect their development. If what they see and watch is inappropriate, then in their future growth they will given something negative behavior. The impact globalization has also spread to the culinary world in Indonesia. Now many people like fast food and food that comes from abroad, such as pizza, kebabs, and other. We as humans who are in this era must be able to respond and maintain the uniqueness of our country down until food. From Indonesia, which is rich in speech, lost popularity to foreign food. The next is that get the impact of globalization on fashion. From this point of view, it is clear to see change in fashion from the past and now, which are starting to follow the outside world and seem to be dressed in clothes that lack fabric. This has given an unfavorable impression and set an inappropriate example for the Indonesia nation for the several aspects described above, indicating that the influence of globalization has spread to all walks of life and aspects of life regardless of age, status, and other. It remains for us as educated human beings to sort out and choose which things are exemplary and which are not, so that we are not just used but should also be creators who can introduce our own culture to international stage. That's all I can say. I hope what I saying can change your mindset that don't live expecting the work of other people, but make something useful and create the characteristic of our own country, so that outsiders are interested in and use The result form our country proudly. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.